With written laws, the humblest in the state is sure of equal justice with the great. It depends on which laws are written.
On the south steps of City Hall, occupiers daring to envision a new system of American political and economic justice convene nightly at the General Assembly.
We are the 99%.
We are the 99%.
And we have moved to reclaim our mortgaged future.
Anyone with something to say about this fledgling new world order is afforded the right to speak and impact the movement's future.
I think we're going to see a lot more direct action, and I think we're going to see a lot more community building before decisions are made.
Internal friction, external politics, obstructionists, spotlight grabbers, hostage takers may steal the show or completely derail the assembly. The most remarkable accomplishment might be the fact that the GA persevered at all.
I want to make a fucking proposal because it's been 24 hours and whatever. So can I make it, or are we going to continue wasting time?
This is where the movement is reinventing the nation. Every night in sessions that can last hours at a time.
Hey guys,
the recurring cast of the General Assembly includes a handful of dedicated activists. Sometimes divergent in their goals, they're united in a mission to repossess their country's mortgaged future.
The universe! The universe! Is on the side! Is on the side! Justice! Justice! We need to make sure that we organize every community, every barrio.
Mario Brito is an ideological Catholic pacifist who was instrumental in the initial organization of Occupy LA.
Even though it's a leaderless movement, we actually began to change the syntax in which we were using, and we accepted the fact that we're a movement of leaders.
At 16 years old, he organized migrant workers with Cesar Chavez.
But we are here today symbolically in front of Bank of America in the spirit of Mahatma Gandhi, Cesar Chavez, and Martin Luther King. We do this fast.
Throughout the occupation, Brito was among the chief negotiators between Occupy and City Hall.
We're moving our stuff. It'd be good if everybody moves back as well. We're working on it.
He negotiated an offer with the city to relocate the occupation and found himself at odds with elements within the movement.
We are the 99%! We are the 99%! We are the 99%! Organize, occupy, strike, power! Organize, occupy, strike, power!
Julia Wallace is a socialist activist organizer from Inglewood.
I see my role as really trying to help raise consciousness, to take this movement and the positive parts about it, and really bringing it into a more sustainable kind of movement.
She's a member of an affinity group called the Committee to End Police Brutality.
I consider myself a revolutionary, and as long as I am breathing and have my own mental capacities, I'm pushing for that.
Armed with a bullhorn, with her identical twin sister by her side, Julia marched in a defiant, unpermitted protest against police brutality following the siege on Occupy Oakland.
Shut them down! Shut them down!
Toe-to-toe with the LAPD, the march infused the occupation with energy.
The rich and the powerful take the power away from us. And why? Because the truth is that we have the power. We have a power stronger than them because we have the numbers.
Elise Whitaker is an active member of the Actions Committee.
It's our collective duty to take care of the people of the world. And ultimately, it's sort of that this is what I can do right now to fulfill that.
Yesterday was awesome. We had a Make Banks Pay March at California Plaza, and tents were set up outside and inside the big Bank of America there, and it was badass, and it was glorious, and it was amazing.
21 years old, she's one of the driving forces behind Occupy LA.
Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Show me what democracy looks like!
Mounting actions like the flash mob at Bank of America and the rush hour traffic jamming dance party in the financial district.
There may be times that I'm, under-rested or overstressed or whatever, but that this movement isn't about me. It's not about any one of us individually, that it's about the need for change.
Tireless in the grimy chaos, she represents the future of the movement in Los Angeles and beyond.
It's about doing what needs to be done. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that it's anything really that remarkable.
Banks are bad. Investment firms.
Max Funk spends his days at the foot of the South Stairs in a booth that says solutions.
We're sitting here, and when people come in, they have a question about, hey, what do you want to do? What is the whole point of this? We can actually start having that conversation. My strength comes from the purpose of this, to show up and find the like-minded, the like-hearted, who are willing to bear the burden of change. But then at some point, we must begin focusing on occupying a new place, which is the truth.
An economist from Coachella, Funk thinks the answer to the broken banking system lies in establishing a central accounting platform.
The idea is we have interest-free online accounts that enables us to pay one another and keep abreast of a transparent economy.
I've been doing this so much. I've been trying to give different answers, but I'm here, Sam, because I want to actually see people get along better. And we can't do that with the way the system works right now.
So if you want to discuss solutions, come on over to the booth. Be happy to discuss, the different sciences and approaches that we're using in order to improve society.
I'm gonna be a journalist. I'm gonna be a journalist of the people and document vigorously.
Jeremy Roth Cushell is a Mexican Jew from Los Angeles who famously mic-checked the mayor and police chief.
Mic check. The purpose of our communication is constructive. We, the people, have peaceably assembled in public space.
I think we need to have a central place where we continue to have general assemblies. And to me, the south steps of Los Angeles City Hall, there's no more appropriate place in the entire city for us, the people, to have a peaceful assembly and do direct democracy. We just finished our interview. You've interrupted our interview. We're trying to go downstairs.
Jeremy is focused and fearless.
Why? For what reason? Do not touch me. Do not touch me. No. Yes, you are. You are. Do not touch my property. Why are you touching my property?
Leaders have emerged in the movement of many leaders. The promise of social and economic justice for all is in their hands.
And I have love for all of my fellow human beings around the entire world, those who are engaged in this movement and those that aren't. Yeah, to me, the idea is to occupy the ethical depths and creative horizons of our hearts and minds.